a part of, you have understood your construction with respect to the environment, okay? Then you have an event called enlightenment, where there is complete shattering of the ego and you feel one with nature. So there is absolutely no judgment coming from any quarters, okay? So this is what I think enlightenment is about. It can be experienced as a very special and a beautiful phenomenon inside our body. I will not go into it. I had an experience like that, and being a doctor, okay, the expression was in such a way that it was to teach me that how every disease, okay, begins as a thought, okay. So finally, after everything, when I became totally grounded, I could classify every disease, or not even disease, every condition in the body as a problem of expression, okay, we expressing or not expressing. Okay, for example, we are all here, okay, we are fairly, every one of us, okay, are, you can see that we are all satisfied, happy individuals, okay. So we don't have much to worry about, except that this is the time to express, okay, because for us the next thing is aging, okay, we have to admit it, and we don't want to get, you know, things like dementia where you can get dependent on someone for your services, okay. So everything is a problem of expression, okay, or lack of it, or not expressing at the proper time. Okay, so this is what it is, and music is a form of expression. Okay, so you're able to bring out your stress through music without allowing it to go into your body. If you allow the stress to go into your body, you end up with diseases. Okay, so what I do is that now I was a pathologist, so as a pathologist, you're just looking for diagnosis all the time. I think because I did that job for 28 years, I found the diagnosis of my life, what it is, and that was wellness. Okay, so I provide the space, a very safe and confidential and non-judgmental space for people to come and express themselves, because the time for that is now. Do not postpone, because we do not want to get into abnormal periods of expression, that is into old age, and end up with dementia or Parkinson's disease. And just 1 minute I will take. If you actually put a brain of Alzheimer's under the microscope, okay, you actually see accumulated stress there, which is called beta-2 microglobulin. Okay, it is an accumulated stress in the frontal lobe of the brain, which is storage area for memory. So memory finds its place here. If you give it space and if you pay the rent to it, it will stay there, it will not come down. Make it come down, push it out, and for that you have to express. And the thing about expression is that it should be safe and it should be natural. Okay, and that is why music is a natural way of expression. Okay, but then we reach that music, it is the second best. Okay, but we should not take music for granted. We have to allow music to heal us. Instead of, if you find refuge in music, then you're not actually bringing down the stress and expressing it. But if you allow music to heal you, if you allow the notes to speak to you, then you're actually bringing it down, and it doesn't enter the body, it just comes out here. Okay, so that is why the theme for this gathering is from music is life to life is music. Okay, so wellness and music can go together. Okay, so even musicians have to find expression, because they have made music to help them. Okay, but then there is a time when there will be a time for anything when you cannot do that thing. Then what do you do? There will be a time. So we have to think. If you're taking medicines for Parkinson's, I'm just saying my father took medicines for Parkinson's, but there came a time when Parkinson's medicines was not working on him. Okay? My mother took medicines, she got treated for breast cancer, but there was a time the day I actually died and I was reborn is when I had to tell her that I have nothing more to offer to you. I was a doctor, I was a daughter, okay, I looked after her, but there came a day when so that is the day I decided that really, although it is cliche, prevention is the best form of cure. And express, okay, and you're in a totally non-judgmental space, express, and if you find more, if you want a more comfortable place, do come to me, yeah. The parent company for home health and wellness is smarogya.com. That is actually to automate expression, like if people want to express. The problem with expression is that there is no safe and confidential space for that, and I am there to provide it. Yeah, or yeah, anyone who wants can come. Yeah.